If you've been engaging with my Discord server, you probably know who Adrian is. He sent me one of his last races because he had a question about the last lap. It's a race where he fights with 5-6k iRating drivers, so a top split race. Let's see it.
Alright Adrian, let's see it, man, let's see the race. Ooh, so the race start. The race start was decent, it seems, from your side, but the guy in front has such a good run. But unfortunately, he can't do anything about it. He was just blocked. Maybe he will have a go on your inside, maybe. Yeah, okay. 3 wide, okay. 3 wide, but you're on the inside. This is a good place to be. Inside or outside, the guy in the middle just got screwed over there, because you can't really push. If you're in the middle in a 3 wide, it's the worst place you want to be. You can't fully commit because you will either clip the guy on the inside or the one on the far outside, but yeah, I think we're still in P11 right now, yeah, but you will close up because the guys in front are fighting. Whoa, damn, wow, okay, you slowed down because of that crash, which was the sensible thing to do. A bit of a dummy move, but yeah, he will have the speed difference. I think you did good here with the dummy move. I think you threw him off the balance there, and now you're the car in front, so yeah, he's giving you the way, which is the right thing to do. And I think here we're skipping through the next lap to the end of the lap. Maybe I see that you're closing now to P10, or that's actually P7, okay. But we're having the slipstream, you're showing in the mirrors, that's nice. You make him think that, okay, this guy will attack me. And you clearly can overtake him here, you have the speed advantage. Oh, okay, he broke very late, but I think you broke a bit too early, though. It seems to me that you had the speed advantage to just overtake him there. It's okay, because we have another run here, so now the move should stick. You're leaving just enough space, which is very good. You just have to nail the apex here. Slowing down a bit too much though here. Okay, side by side into not ideal to be side by side. There are three side by sides in 3 corners. Unless the guys in front are fighting, you probably lost like a solid half a second. Yeah, in this corner as well. I think you should have been more decisive. Even though it's not easy, you should have overtook him in like turn 3. Ooh, this was close. Okay, you got it, but this was so risky, man. This was so risky, like, good job on you for finishing it, but it was very easy to wreck there. And now it seems that we are catching up. We have a huge speed difference. We're gonna send it here. Lick the stamp and send it. Yeah, this was a good move. This is a good move because you didn't leave him enough. You leave him just enough space and then you just brake later. And now here you're barely defending, so he can't overtake you, but at the same time you're putting the pressure on the guy with the orange livery, because he saw you in his mirrors, and he's also watching the front guys fighting, so more pressure for him, better for you. Let's see, these guys will lose a lot of time. And guys, keep in mind, this is a high strength of field. Look, the guys in front are 6k iRating, 6k, 5k. Adrian was also 5k. Adrian was also 6k. So I think he lost a bunch when trying different cars, but still, to me it seems that he is having a good race pace, maybe even better than the leader. Because look, he's closing up so quickly, man. This was a good move. This was a very good move to overtake here. So good job on this. I'm really curious about your question though, because you wrote me about the end of the race, saying that you need my opinion for the end of the race. Because right now things are going good, man. You see the leader, you're not that far from the leader, you're gonna probably send it here, taking the inside, carrying just enough speed, and now maybe defend, maybe not. I would not defend here. Yeah, this was the right call, because if you're looking at your delta and you see you have a bit of space behind you, if you will defend, then you will just lose time. So sometimes you have to know when to defend. So okay, this was for the lead. Okay, so this is Lewis. Right now we're with Lewis and Adrian is in front with the Get Good livery. So Adrian is now leading the race, but the slipstream is really powerful around here. Lewis is not fighting Adrian here, look. He is not fighting him. That's because P3 Daniel is just 1 point something seconds behind. So he is actually in slipstream range, is 1 point second behind. So right now, difficult thing to say. You just have to put a bigger gap to P3. I think this is what Lewis is trying to achieve now. He's not attacking you, or he was not attacking you because he just wants to get the win and not interfere with P3. But now he's gonna send it, and you left him the room. I think this was very good from you, because you're probably trying to take the win, right? Lewis is trying to take the win for sure, but we have Daniel in P3, which is closing to you. So I think this is a back marker, I believe. Yeah, that was a back marker, the one in front. So yeah, what I was saying, if I were you right now, if I were you, unless Lewis is not slower, unless you feel you can push like 0.2 quicker laps than him, you should not overtake him. You will just lose time to Daniel. And it's very easy to lose a place on Silverstone. If you're coming from P3 and you see those two guys having a go at it, then you're just rubbing your hands, because you can get the win from P3 with the right amount of slipstream here. With the double slipstream, if you're close enough, if Daniel is close enough, he can take the win. So we'll see. Now Lewis is trying to take the position on the inside. You see, he should have squeezed you a bit more. He didn't use the space. That's the reason why you're still ahead, which is very good for you, obviously. But if I have to nitpick this, he should have stayed a bit closer, a tiny bit closer. Now, I think this is the last lap, so you're probably trying to fight it really hard, but it's a bit easier now when you're watching it. But if this is the last lap, you want to be P2 on the hanger straight. You want to be P2 very closely, because if you're P1 there and he has the slipstream and he is close, then I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. So right now I will just try to stay P2. There's no reason to overtake. I mean, it's hard to say, but it's probably better to stay P2. So now you're taking the lead, okay? And now Daniel is close, but Lewis is also close. So you will probably go side by side into cops. You on the outside this is probably gonna be better for you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so if this is the last lap, man, I think this is gonna be tough. Let's see. This is very close. He's forcing you a bit off your normal line. And now it's just the exit pit. If he was like blink of an eye earlier on throttle than you, then he will have such a big speed difference. You're defending it all the way. Okay, there's a bit too much space that you left there. A bit too much space. You will try on the racing line. He's defending the inside. He's defending very aggressively, I'll give you that. But yeah, this was tough. This was tough racing. This was hard racing, but I think it was fair. And I think this was the last lap. Yep. So one quick thing about this lap. I think you should just had a tiny bit more patience, man. I think the win was yours. You drove a very good race. This was really good race pace comparing to your competition, very high rated drivers. And you know, going from P11 to P2 in the end, it's great. It's really good. If I have to change one single thing, is maybe with the planning of your moves and just trying to have the edge on your competitor. You see, when the pace is so close, then you have to use the slipstream to your advantage, and being P1 leading the last lap is not gonna make it. So yeah, this is the first time I'm doing a video like this, and I'm glad I did it on a cool race. This was such a cool race. I didn't have enough time to race myself. I plan to race more in the future, but thanks to Adrian for sending me this video of his race, and I hope you guys learned something from this, or at least I hope it was somehow entertaining. If you want to see more videos, not necessarily like this, but more videos about sim racing in general, maybe I'll do more of this, we'll see. But you know, just subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.